everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you guys my Sailor Moon-A-Thon TBR. And if you don't know about Sailor Moon-A-Thon, what are you doing with your life? So this is a Sailor Moon readathon that was created by B at Bookish Pisces, and I will leave all the information linked down below. It takes place May 1st through May 20th, and it's got like 11 prompts, I believe. So the group book for Sailor Moon-A-Thon is Beds Are for Flowers by R.K. Gold, and I believe this is a middle grade novel. It's like novella length, and I don't really know a whole bunch about this book other than it's got something to do with death. And I want to leave myself open to it. The first prompt that I have is Sailor Moon, and that is to reread a favorite book, and I am going with An Enchantment of Ravens by Margaret Rogerson. Just because I fell in love with Margaret Rogerson's her writing when I read this, and I'm so excited for Sorcery of Thorns to be here, and I want to just kind of get back into the mood. I love Isabel and Rook, and I just really want to get back into this world. The next prompt is Sailor Mercury, and that is to read a book that challenges you. And for that, I'm going to go with Dear Martin. I don't 100% remember what this book is about. I believe that this will help me grow as a person. And then the next prompt is Sailor Venus, and that is to read a book that has a character with special abilities. And I am going with The Singular and Extraordinary Tale of Mirror and Goliath by Ishbel Lee, Ishbel B. But I mean, that's a beautiful cover. All I know is that the little girl, what's her name, Mirror, she was locked in a giant clock. And this takes place in like 1888, and it's got very like old-timey vibes. The next prompt is Sailor Mars, and that is to read a book that involves the element of fire in any way. Storm of Locusts by Rebecca Roanhorse in the mail, and if you can't tell, it's got fire all up in there. So I'm gonna go with Storm of Locusts. The prompt for Sailor Jupiter is to read a book that has at least 400 pages. And I am going with Valor by John Gwynne. I have barely even, did I even start? Have I even started? Yeah, I'm only just a couple of pages in. But this book has 648 pages. Right, the prompt for Sailor Saturn is to read a standalone, and I'm going with Sometimes I Lie by Alice Feeney. And I know this book revolves around a young woman who's in like a coma, but she can like hear people like that come to visit her, and she's a habitual liar and something with her husband, and that's all I know. For the prompt for Sailor Uranus is to read a book with a gorgeous cover, and I picked People of Color Take Over Fantastic Stories of the Imagination. And this book is edited by Nisi Shaw. And it's an anthology. It has just so many authors, authors of color, and it's just sci-fi and fantasy, just anthology. And look at this cover. It's gorgeous. For Sailor Neptune is to read a contemporary novel, and for that I picked Pride by E.B. Zaboy, and this is a Pride and Prejudice retelling. And then for the team book, we have The Bells by Danielle Clayton, and all I know about this book is that people are like, the world is like super gray, or the people are super gray, or something like that. And then there are young women and maybe men who are born with the ability to make others beautiful, and they like, you know, because of that, their abilities, they're able to like rise in society. For Sailor Pluto, I need to read a dystopian novel, and for that I went with Station 11 by Emily St. John Mandel. So a flu devastates the entire world. 20 years later, a young girl and the troupe of actors and musicians she travels with go to somewhere, and something happens, and that's all I know. For Chibiusa is to read a novella, and for that I'm going with Binti. It's kind of like a space opera, I think. Very, very short. Oh wow, I did not realize how short this book was. And then for Tuxedo Mask, I need to read a romance novel. I have a crap ton on my Kindle that I got for free. and I'm just gonna pick one when the time happens. Side note, also let me know if any of you had the Lunar Rock CD when you were little, because I did, and then I lost it in a fire, and now I'm crying on the inside. I loved that CD so much. That's it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you later.